Hello, children. I hope you all are fit and fine and enjoying a long stay at home with your parents. Children, today in English, we are studying a new chapter, the first chapter, The Little Pink Rose. What is the name of this chapter? The Little Pink Rose. So let us start. Once there was a little pink rosebud who lived down in a very quiet, dark little house under the ground. What is the meaning of rosebud? A rosebud is an unopened flower. Means when its petals are closed, the rose is called a rosebud. So here we read that once there was a little pink rosebud who lived down in a very quiet, dark little house under the ground. Where did this rosebud lived? Where did this rosebud live? Yes, children, she lived under the ground, which was very dark and quiet too. One day, as she sat there all alone, she heard a tap, tap, tap at the door. What happened one day when she was sitting alone? Nobody was there with her. She heard a sound. Which sound it was? Tap, tap, tap. From where it was coming? From the door. Who is that? She said. She asked. When she heard the sound, she asked, who is that? It's the rain, and I want to come in, said a soft little voice. Who was there outside the door? It was the rain. And what did the rain ask? What did the rain ask? It asked that I am the rain and I want to come inside. So please let me in. Now we will see what did the rosebud reply. No, you can't come in, said Rosebud. So did the rosebud give the rain permission to enter? No, the rosebud said, you can't come in. And then she heard another tap, tap, tap on the window pane. It means after some time, what happened? She heard the same sound, tap, tap, tap. But this time, it was not coming from the door. It was coming from the window pane. Who is there? She said. So she was surprised and she asked, who is there? The same soft little voice answered, it's the rain and I want to come in. What happened? Yes, after some time, the rosebud heard the same tap tap sound, but it was coming from the window pane. So she asked again that who is there? And she heard the same little sound, same soft little voice. And whose voice it was? It was rain's voice. This time the rain sound came from the window pane, and it was asking Rosebud's permission to enter the house. No, you can't come in, said Rosebud. This time also Rosebud didn't allow the rain to come inside. Then what happened, we will see. Then it was very quiet for a long time. At last, there came a little sound all around the window. Rustle, rustle, whisper, whisper. It means after some time, there was very quiet for a long time. But what happened after that? After that, there came a little sound all around the window. Rustle, rustle, whisper, whisper. These sounds were coming. Who is there? Asked Rosebud. So this time when the Rosebud heard the sound, again she asked the same question. Who is there? Then what happened? We will see on the next page. See, can you see this picture? Yeah, see. Who is this? It's the rain. And this, we will come to know who is this another person. Okay? When we will read the story further. And this is a rosebud. Okay. Let us go to another page. It's the sun, said a cheery little voice, and I want to come in. As I showed you in this picture, we will go to the previous page again. See, I told you who is this another person? Yes, it is the sun. And what did the sun say? It said, I want to come in. Means this time it was not the rain, it was the sun. And the sun also said the same thing, that he wanted to come in. No, said Rosebud, you can't come in. And she sat still again. It means she didn't give the sun also the permission to come inside. She said, no, you can't come in. After some time, she heard the same rustling noise at the keyhole. So this time, what happened? She heard again the same sound, but this time the sound was coming from the keyhole. Who is there? She said. It's the sun, said the cheery little voice. And I want to come in. I want to come in. Means from the keyhole, who was there behind it? It was the sun. And it asked the same thing again to Rosebud, that it wanted to come in. No, no, said Rosebud. You can't come in. Did the Rosebud give sun permission to enter her home? No. This time also she didn't give. She said, no, no, you can't come in. And then the little pink rosebud heard tap, 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 and rustle, whisper, rustle all around the window pane, on the door, and at the keyhole. Means the rosebud heard many sounds all together: tapping sound, rustling sound, whispering sound, and these sounds were coming from all over the window pane, from the door, and from the keyhole. Who is there? She called out. It's us, the rain and the sun, said two little voices together, and we want to come in. We want to come in. We want to come in. So this time what happened? When she heard these sounds, so she shouted, "Who is there?" Then she got the reply that we want to come in and we are the sun and the rain together. "Dear, dear," said little Rosebud, "if there are two of you, I shall have to let you in." It means finally the Rosebud agreed to let them, to take them inside. She permitted them to come inside to her home. Why? Because she wanted both of them together. So she opened the door a tiny little bit, and in they came, and one took her left hand and the other took her right hand, and they ran with her right up to the top of the ground. What happened? Both of them, the sun and the rain, took her in between and they ran. And then they said, "Put your head out." So she put her head out and found herself in a beautiful garden. It was springtime, and all the other flowers had put their heads out too. She was the prettiest little pink rose in the whole garden. What happened when she pulled her head out? She found herself in a beautiful garden. She saw that it was a beautiful garden. And what time was that? It was a springtime. And she saw many other flowers also. And she found herself that she had become a little pink rose. Means the rosebud became the little pink rose. All right, children, I hope you have understood this lesson. Now, what you will do, you will read this lesson again and again to enhance your reading skills. Okay, take care. Bye.